Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back at it, Chef Juan. I'm about to take you guys in my kitchen, basically, so you can see me make custom dishes, dishes from what's in my cabinet, what's in my refrigerator. Like I told you guys a little bit about me. I have a household of seven, so I have five kids and a wife, and it's a challenge, having meal planning and making meals that's like for the whole family sometimes. So I'm learning, with me being a good cook, and I just thought I'll make a channel where, I can show you guys how to make dishes and um, meals, last without, just buying single things like raviolis and cans of tuna, where you can actually make a dish that's gonna last for a couple of days or even a week when you have a lot of kids. So that's my objective with this channel, and I hope you guys love and enjoy it. So I will be taking you guys in my kitchen and showing you guys how I prepare a dish. So come on with me. Um, this is not planned, so all of this is just basically on the spot, and I'm showing you guys how I come and look in my cabinet and just pick a meal and just make it out of nothing. So I hope this works for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So today, don't have much going on in here. Like I said, I don't we don't do a lot of grocery shopping. Shout out to my lovely wife. Um, she's an amazing woman. But we don't do a lot of grocery shopping as far as buying all the fancy stuff, shrimps and lobsters and all that stuff. With five kids, you have to really plan and think smart with the way you budget and the way you even spend. So um, I'm gonna use basically I have these tuna dishes called cheesy tuna. It costs about $1, super cheap. It's been laying in my cabinet. 3 packs of it. So I'm already thinking maybe like a tuna pasta or something, something I can make that will last for about a week or so. You know, uh, use cream of mushroom. I'm gonna use too. Like I said, once again, great value, super cheap. It's already been in my cabinet. What else would I want to use? Got everybody already always have tuna in their cabinet. So like I said, these things that's already in your cabinets or your refrigerator that you probably didn't even think you can make a dish out of, and I'm gonna show you that you can, and I'm gonna show you how to make it last too. So, oops, got 4 cans of tuna, and actually, I remember this has been sitting up here for quite a bit too. Hamburger helper, and actually, honestly, a hamburger helper box. If you got 3 kids, that's not gonna last. That's like what is that going to do? So, being honest, having a lot of kids and even a wife, you got to actually meal plan. You got to have a lot of, you got to be real creative when it comes to meals. So I'm going to use this with that. So I'm already thinking as I look at this dish. So I got the tuna helper, the cream of tuna pasta. Let me see what it says. It says basically I'm gonna need 2 cups of milk. So basically that's 6 cups of milk, 1 cup of hot water. So that's basically 3 cups of hot water, and 4 tablespoons of butter. Very simple, very quick and easy. So I got all that ready. Get my pot, and I will get straight to it. So yeah, I hope you guys love this channel. It's not gonna be a real fancy channel, but like I said, for the families that got a big family and a lot of kids, and you just want to learn to meal plan, you want to learn to create dishes. You may not have the money to go buying all this fancy stuff, or just grocery shopping. Period. It may be things sitting around in your refrigerator or your cabinet that you didn't even know you can make a meal out of. And me getting more older and more mature and seeing that, I gotta provide for my kids, and being having a big family, you gotta really learn to meal plan and be very creative. So, and I'm actually gonna make it baked. So I'm actually gonna put it in the oven too, so it can be a baked dish. I like to get everything out I would need. I love a clean space, so it helps me move around. I'm gonna need some milk. Ain't much going on in my refrigerator. Like I said, I got a lot of bottles for my newborn. Yeah, ain't much going on because I make a lot of meals. Like I said, I make a lot of meals that's gonna last for the week, and then little snacks here and there. So let me get my milk. I don't even got no more milk right now. Have to hit up the grocery store again. But I got 2 cups of milk. I hope this is enough for my meal. So with that being said, I'm gonna get started. So I already know I need 3 cups of water. And I hope you guys like the last dish I made. It was very tasty, very good. I seen the things, I could have did a lot better. It's always becoming better with your meals, and knowing what you like, knowing what your kids like, and knowing what you need to incorporate to have a better dish, It's never just a right thing or this is one way of doing it. So I'll show you guys my way of doing it, my recipe, and I hope it works for you guys. Actually, I'm going to need 1 more cup of it. And you never want to put the exact amount of what a package tell you because they go on the basics of the meal. If you want an actual very creamy dish or not dry dish, always add another cup of water or extra cup of milk because it just helps to be a little more, creamy. And nobody like a dry dish, so. Then I need 6 cups of milk. So let's see. Hope this is enough. So 1 cup. 2 cup. 3 cup. Wow. Right on. 4 cup. 5 cup. Sweet. 6 cup. And I like mine's a little more, a little more flavor to it, a little more bounce to it. So I'm I hope I have some cream. Well, I can use half and half. I don't know if you guys are familiar with half and half. This was already in my refrigerator. I'm gonna need some butter also. So half and half was already in my refrigerator. And this is real good to just add more flavor and more sauciness to pasta dishes or to anything you want to use. So I'm gonna use some of this half and half. Just pour it in there. Let's shake it up first. And I poured about a half of a cup. I already knew how much I needed. I'll leave this out in case I need some more. Need a little butter. Let me get the fire going. Get it to a good boil. Then I have to get a knife so I can cut my butter. Do about almost a quarter of the stick. Put it in there. Let this all marinate. Let it all cook together. Open this one up. Open this one up. Open this one up. There we go. And the cost of this meal is easily, this is about $1, about $1 and some change. So very cheap dish that you can just make from scratch. Like I said, it's really not really into it too much. And actually, I don't even really get the water too much to a boil, and the reason why is because I love the flavor and the whole taste and everything to just soak into the water and the sauce and just cook together slowly. So I don't get to the water to a boil all the time. I'm just gonna pour all this straight in. Pour all this straight in there. stir in there. I'm gonna let this cook for about probably good 15 to 16 minutes. Got to get real tender. Very quick and simple, easy dish. This dish will probably last my family about maybe 3-4 days. I got my cream of mushroom. I'm gonna add the cream of mushroom, the half and half. I'm gonna add to my pan here when everything gets done and I'm ready to put it all together just to make it a little more saucy. I'm gonna put some cheese on top and then bake it, and it should be all good. So open this up, get this ready. Open the cans, and I drain my tuna. I don't just put the whole tuna. You want to drain that tuna. You don't want that fishy taste in your food. I love tuna, but sometimes the smell, you guys know, it can be awful. So give it a good drain. And you guys know everybody have tuna cans in their house. Sometimes you use it for eggs, sometimes you use it for a tuna fish. But like I said, just making a simple tuna fish dish and making a simple tuna pasta may not be enough when you got a big family. So that's why I'm showing you guys how to make a dish that's gonna last for a couple days, where you can actually, you know, get some good money back for your food. Okay. So I hope you guys like the channel. Click like and subscribe. There's gonna be a lot of videos I'm making, and once in a while, you know, maybe like every Friday or so. I don't want to say I will be making specialty dishes, so I'll be making just random dishes from things I buy from the store. So it'll be a good dish. So like if you're got a spouse and you may want to make a special dish for her, or just for your family, I will still show you guys how to make very custom special dishes that you can make from chicken, from chicken breast, rice. If you guys like Mexican food, I'm gonna show you guys a lot of good tips on how to cook, how to prepare, how to meal plan, and also how to just make a good dish. So with tuna pasta, you know, you don't really have to season too much. So I'll probably use the basics. Let me wash my hands. I'll probably use the basics of just seasonings. Maybe, you know, some pepper, some salt. I love the roasted garlic herb. That gives a little flavor to it. And some basil. That's all I'm gonna use. Like I said, you don't really need too much going on when it comes to like tuna and simple pasta dishes. So we're gonna let this cook, and I love to make my own sauce. So I'm gonna make my own sauce and season it up. So when this get ready, I'm gonna pour this in my tray and pour the sauce on top and top it with cheese, and it'll be all set and ready to go. I don't add the tuna immediately because I like to get the noodles a little going first, because tuna cook pretty quick. So I want to be able to get the noodles a little tender first, and then I'm gonna add my tuna. When I add the tuna, let it cook for maybe a good 5 more minutes, and by then it'll be ready to get put in the pan and be ready to bake. And I'll show you guys how to make my sauce. So the sauce I'm gonna make, don't need much. I'm gonna use the cream of mushrooms. This is much, right? Pour a little more half and half in. Going in. And I'm going to use chicken broth. That's the beef broth. I know I have some chicken broth in there. And actually what's pretty good too, to give a little extra flavor taste, sour cream. So I'm gonna use some of this. And it's like stuff that's already in your refrigerator, things that you already have. I get a lot of great value brands. Very cheap brand. Sell at Myers, Walmart, Family Fare. Put a little chicken broth in here. And I know you guys may be thinking, the point of the chicken broth is just to give it a little extra flavor. It's not gonna actually taste like chicken. It's really more for extra sauce purposes and just give it a little extra little flavor to it. Then I like to season my sauce. Put a little basil in it. And for you guys to know, if you want to know the recipe, usually it's a teaspoon of basil, teaspoon of roasted garlic herb, not much. Teaspoon of pepper. And a half a teaspoon of salt. And I will put about a teaspoon of sour cream. Alright. Stir it up in there. Get the sauce going. Let this cook for about probably 5-10 minutes, not too long. Get all the chunks out of it. Turn this down just a little bit. Look how cheesy it is. And this me just put together all the bags of cheesy tuna and even using a tuna helper. Turn it down a little bit. This cooks usually about probably 15 to 20 minutes. It's not that long. Alright. What I'm looking for. This is the bag that's in here. And this actually, the tuna package, I'm going to use this for my sauce. I'm going to add this to the sauce. This is what came in the package. You know, we don't want to waste nothing. Just going to give it a little extra taste and flavor to it. Okay. Give it a good little stir. It smells so good. You can smell the flavor of just the sauce and the cream of mushrooms. I don't know if you guys are a big fan of mushrooms, but it actually smells pretty good. And this is the sauce I will be topping with the tuna pasta. this. It's cooking pretty good. Look how cheesy this looks. It's amazing. Now the tuna is ready to be added. Make sure I got all the juices drained. There's the sun crown in the background. It is his dinner time. Now I'm gonna add the tuna. So I can cook with it. While this cooking, turn it down a little bit. It smells so good. Turn it down a little bit. Get my elder. My sauce is almost done here. Pretty good, don't need to really cook too much. Smells amazing. This is almost ready. You don't want to cook it too much because, like I said, I'm gonna still bake it, so it's gonna still cook. So you just want it just right, a little past when it's just getting a little tender. So now I'm ready to pour my dish. See. Look at that. This looks amazing. When it bakes, it's gonna harden up. It's gonna really harden up, and it's gonna be like a almost. I don't know if you guys ever tasted a tuna pasta or like a tuna casserole. It's almost like this, but this is gonna be a lot more richer, a lot more tastier, and just good. So I got my sauce. I'm gonna add my sauce to it. Put the sauce on top and I'm gonna stir it in. This is gonna give it a very, very rich taste. And I know now it looks a lot like it's creamy, but when it all hardens up, it's gonna dry up and it's gonna taste amazing. Okay. Stir it up in there. Stir it together. Okay, go get my son. Put this up in the oven, and now I'm just gonna top it with cheese. Like I said, you don't have to use cheese. I use cheese. It's a very good taste to it. Just gives it a little extra taste to it. And top it with cheese. And this is good to eat with biscuits or bread, toast, anything like that. It'd be pretty good with it. And it's all ready to go. It's pretty simple, quick and easy. I will let you guys know how it tastes after I get it from the oven. Click like and subscribe, and thanks a lot.